YouTubers. So today's video, I'm gonna give you a tour of Fort Irwin. Now, for security reasons, I can't show you like the main gate or any specific roads and stuff like that because I don't want this video to get taken down and then you can't see all the stuff I need to show you. So before I got to Fort Irwin, there wasn't many videos or information like on YouTube and stuff to see what the post looked like. So I'm gonna show you the main kind of things around post, what the post looks like in general, and basically what it looks like through my eyes. So I hope you enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's get started. Hello and welcome to the Tattoo Barbie Fort Irwin tour. Please keep your arms and your legs inside the vehicle at all times to help ensure that you do not get bitten by a donkey. Now on the left hand side, you're going to see some wonderful greenery. There isn't much on post, but it is very nice because we are in the desert and you don't get to see it very often. And on the right hand side, you're going to see the intermediate school. Now if you have children that are going to be in high school, you're going to have to make arrangements for them to go off post. Now we are coming up on Crackerjack Flats. Typically this area is going to be housing for E7 through E9 and sometimes also O1 to O3. It really depends, but these are some of the nicer housing that you're gonna see that makes Fort Irwin look rather nice and welcoming. On your left, you're gonna see the dog park, and coming up, you're gonna see the blue track. Now you can come here and take a brisk walk, or some of the soldiers do PT. I've also seen some soccer going on in this area, so this is a very nice track. If you take a look to your left, you're going to see Burger King and Popeyes. Who doesn't love some wonderful Louisiana fried chicken? And in the background, you're going to see the PX and the Commissary, which we will get to. And this building in the forefront right here is the Arts and Craft building and a thrift store as well. Take a little gander to your right hand side and you're going to see Sergeant Fuzz Buddies. This is the boarding facility on post for your sweet little fur child. They do book up pretty fast, so make sure you call in advance for that 4-day and all your adventures. And this is the vet clinic. Please try to contain your excitement, folks. We are coming up on the Commissary. Now the Commissary is actually a very decent size for this size of a post, and they have a seafood person that comes once a month, and the crab legs are to die for. Now next to the Commissary, we're coming up on the PX. Now the PX does have all the necessities, a little food court in there. There's a Taco Bell, some other good yummy places to eat like a Baskin Robbins, and their food trucks. The food trucks are actually very, very good. You have to try a pulled pork sandwich from this food truck right here. It is to die for. This is the spa. Get a massage or get your nails done. Quick intermission. I want to tell you a few tidbits of information that might be helpful. Now I can't walk up to certain areas on post and really give you a close look of everything just because vlogging on a military post is kind of complicated. They just feel a certain type of way with someone walking around with a camera, especially if you look like me. You kind of can't blend in very well. So I do want to tell you that the craft store, you can buy tickets for Universal, Disneyland, stuff that you can do for your family in the surrounding areas around here. You're going to get a discounted price if you buy it at the little craft store here on post. And then there's also a couple churches, and the hospital is different here on Fort Irwin. I don't know where you're going to be coming from, but there is an emergency room, and then there's a Mary Walker clinic, which is separate. So if you have a cold or you're just going in for a checkup or anything like that, they're going to see you at the Mary Walker clinic. And then they have the emergency room, which is actually the main hospital. If there's something specific that you want to see on this post and you want a closer view of it, just send me a message or leave me. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I couldn't hold it. Okay, we're gonna get it. It's so hard to do YouTube videos with people around. I'm trying to mind my own business. I could not keep it in. It happened. You don't have to cut that out. Yeah. If there's there's something specific on the post that you want to see like a closer view of, leave me a comment down below or send me a message on Instagram and I can try to help you as best as you can, as best as I can. I mean, you know what I mean. So now we're gonna go back to the tour. On your left hand side there is a Firestone right there, and then there's also a car wash and a gas station with a little shopette, and then on your right hand side there is a DMV, a laundromat, and then you're gonna see the front area of the little post office right there. This is the movie theater. They only show movies on certain days, so you're gonna have to check. Usually Fort Irwin Connection has good information on that. If you're not sure, this is the back of the post office, and this is the furniture store. Now the furniture is not inside the PX, so don't worry if you don't see it while you're in the PX. It's just in a different building. Yum yum yum. This is Starbucks. There are 2 Starbucks on post. Now this gym is Memorial Fitness Gym. If you'd like to see a vlog on this gym, just let me know. I have a vlog on Freedom Fitness Gym. Whew, it is exhausting talking like a tour guide, but I am doing it for you guys and I want to be as professional as possible. So the building next to the gym is the library, and now we're coming up on Freedom Fitness and the Warrior Zone. This is the Landmark Inn. This is the hotel that is located on post and most likely where you're going to be staying while you're in processing and looking for a house and all that stuff when you arrive here, unless you want to stay in Barstow or Victorville, which is quite a bit of drive. If you want to kind of be on post and be around everything, it's a lot more convenient. This is Sam Adams. They do karaoke, there is a bar inside, and they have a restaurant. Across the street is going to be the 24-hour shopette, which will be your saving grace when you want that midnight snack. We are now at the town center. On the left is going to be the dentist office. This is going to be for all the spouses. And on the right hand side is going to be Pizza Hut, which you will learn to love because they are one of the only places that delivers. Subway is right there, but there are rumors that Subway will be closing. And there's a Starbucks right next to it, and a military clothing store, and a GameStop with a nice park right across the street. This is the Fort Irwin skate park, so if you have kids or if you're grown up and you want to skate, this is a pretty cool area. The Resiliency Center is also known as the Box. Now you can take boxing classes here, there's CrossFit, there's a wall where you can climb your rocks, and the splash park is very popular on post, especially for those very hot days. And then right next to it, there is also a little, I wouldn't say a basketball court, where I've seen some roller derby girls practicing. Shockwave is the other place on post that delivers some pretty yummy food, and they have Primo's Pizza inside. There's a bar, they do different events for different things here, and they also do karaoke. Taking a look at some of the housing, these are called Sleepy Hollow. This is Sandy Basin Housing. This is where all the pretty palm trees and all the greenery is, because that is the community center. And directly behind the community center is the housing office. This is one of the areas you're going to first see when you get on post, because you're going to want to find a house on post, and you're probably going to see some donkeys because of all the greenery that is in this area. This is the community pool. This place will be your best friend when it is super hot in the summertime and you just want a wonderful cool down. Now I'm going to show you some more housing. Some of this is from like the back area, just so you can see the different types of housing that is on post. It definitely varies, and you can see the mountains. This is another housing area. I wanted to show you some of the different types of housing. It would literally take me all day to go in every single housing community area. So I just showed you some of the main ones so you can kind of get a jiffy and understand the different types of housing that the post has to offer. Like I said, I'm sorry that I didn't want to make this a 3-hour video. On the left hand side, you're going to see the Class 6, and on the right, I wanted to show you some more housing options from the back side so you can see kind of what it looks like. This is the last housing area I will be showing you today, and these are more of a townhouse setup, but I do believe they have a one-story kind of floor plan as well in this same neighborhood. If you are coming to Fort Irwin and you want to know housing for specific ranks, let me know in the comments or message me on Instagram and I will be certain to answer all of your questions. So I know it looked like there was a lot of grass in a lot of areas, but that's honestly in the nicer housing like Crackerjack Flats, Sleepy Hollow, and Sandy Basin. Those are kind of like the higher, nicer areas, or if they have like the housing, you know, center and everything is going to have grass because they want to make it look pretty, but there's a lot of dirt. Just like that. Everywhere. You're in the desert. You're going to see dirt and grass and donkeys, and yes, donkeys are everywhere. But like I said, there's so many different types of housing areas. There's Calico Estates, I want to say Coyote Springs, Dove Gulch, Teafort View, Sagebrush. There's a lot of different housing areas that don't have like a definitive. There is a fly. It's trying to kill me. There's not a lot of signs that like definitively say this is that housing like Crackerjack Flats had. So I showed you kind of like a few different choices as far as housing areas. If you want to see something specific, send me a message, leave me a comment down below and let me know, and I will try to help you as best as I can. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to get the flies away, and then follow me on Instagram at tattoo_Barbie_ or Facebook at the Tattoo Barbie and Snapchat at Hey Tattoo Barbie. So I will see you guys next time.